You've worked this pandemic for 10 months now. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling exhausted. I am feeling sad. I am feeling tired. I am wanting and trying to stay hopeful, but it's hard. We are doing everything we can to help people, to keep our families safe, to keep our teammates safe, and to try to save people's lives. But we cannot do it alone. We need other people to help.
What was your worst day?
My worst day was a day where I had 4 patients that I held their hand for their last breath. I had 4 families that I called and told them that their loved one was never coming home. And I was devastated. I didn't have an emotion left. I was numb. And I thought to myself, if I am feeling this dejected, this worn down, how must my other colleagues be feeling? How must the incredible team members who are behind the scenes and often not seen, like the housekeepers, the food service workers, the social workers, the pharmacists, the respiratory therapists, the laboratory technicians, the security guards, the facility engineers, all of the people that are required for us to provide excellent care to each and every patient, I thought, how must they be feeling? And so I sent a tweet thanking them, letting them know we were all in this together and that we'll get through it together. And my very worst moment was when the President of the United States decided to make a mockery of that, decided to call it fake, because this is real. This affects people of all walks of life, all political parties, and it kills. This kills people more than anything. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in our elected leaders. I'm disappointed in how this has been turned into an us versus them, a political and polarizing issue, when this is a humanitarian issue. This is about people, and people matter. And we need to accept that, understand that, and work together to get through this.
You've seen 10 months of it, but the last 3 weeks for you have just been incomparable?
You know, when this started a year ago in Wuhan, China, and we were just kind of hearing about it in the States, and then we started to see some of the first cases in the U.S. in early 2020, and then everyone really came together back in March and April, and people sacrificed a lot. We put hospital operations throughout the country somewhat to a standstill to get ready for an impending surge. And thankfully, it wasn't as bad as in many places as we prepared for. Now, people don't have the appetite to make those sacrifices that were made then. So now we are trying to operate as we were a year ago before any of this started, in addition to dealing with the pandemic and the surge of patients. The last several weeks has had experiences where countless times I've held patients' hands when they've taken their very last breath, where I have called families and let them know their loved one was never coming home. And that takes a toll. It takes a toll physically, mentally, emotionally. And we have to take care of one another. We have to take care of ourselves. And I am choosing to maintain hope that we will get through this together.